What's going on, fellas? Alright, so I just woke up to a lot of buzz on Discord about the patch notes that is released for the new update. There's a lot of different interpretations for what it's gonna be like, and I just want to give my thoughts on what I think about it. So, if you're new to the channel, can you drop a like and a sub? It will be really appreciated. Thank you very much. While you get on that, so here's the deal here. I had a feeling on the route they would go with Lex Luthor, and you guys are not gonna like it. If you read the patch notes, which I will leave the link in the description if you haven't read it, he's not a solo raid character. All raid character, matter of fact, from what it seems. I mean, we can't know for sure until we use the character, but from the description, that dude is not a solo raid character, and that's gonna piss a lot of people off. Oh man, oh my god. How many of you guys are upset that Lex Luthor is not a solo raid or raid character? I mean, we can't know for sure. That's the thing. We can't know for sure until we use the character. But like I said from the description, nope, not for the solo raids. So Lex Luthor, he's just gonna use the Raptors to fight. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do basics and all that, or if all he does is just summon a Raptor to come and fight in his place. But from the description, you can tell he is great, just like Darkseid, for the League Invasions defensive. When you play the League Invasions, which kind of reminds me, they didn't say anything about the League Invasions in the patch notes. So which means I don't think they reworked the League Invasions. It's probably gonna stay the same. But yeah, Lex Luthor is going to be great for the League Invasions and Arena. But for the solo raids and raids, I don't think so. But we'll see for sure. The next thing they did was they made the solo raids kind of like the League Invasions. So it's 3 sets of solo raids, and you have to pick 2 for each month. And then it's like a refresh, and then another random 3, and then you select the 2 that you want to play. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we'll see. But one thing I do know is the random garbage rewards that everyone complains about, they finally did something about it, which is something that I really want. Forget everything else. I mean, there's a lot of things that they worked on in the new update, but that is the #1 thing that I wanted to see. The trash rewards, I mean, they're trash because you get them over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, so that makes it trash. But they worked on it. They give guaranteed legendary drops instead of just random shards for characters that we don't care about, because you have so many shards of them already. That's good. I count that as a win. So I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible. I'm not gonna go on a whole rant. I would love to make this video long, but come on. We all know that TikTok have ruined our attention span. So hey, I'm not on TikTok, but I know that my attention span is not the way it used to be years ago before social media took over. So I'll keep this video shorter. What else? Okay. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that. If you haven't seen, but if you've seen, you are aware that they kind of nerfed DCU Superman. So he's not going to be doing as much damage as he does before with the unlimited percentage health damage. They took that away. And then the part where you can use him as Raven, they took that part away. I don't know who complained about that. I don't know who said we didn't like it the way it is, but they kind of nerfed it. I don't know why though. It was a good thing. Why change a good thing, you know? Also, they said something about more Injustice Pass. I don't know if anyone really cares about that. You know, if that's your thing, they introduce more Injustice Pass, and also the Arena Legendary Invasions. They also brought out more legendary characters to invade the arena. They still didn't do something about the gear drops for the arena. They still didn't do anything about that. But you know, we'll take what we can take. Okay. Also, they introduced 4 new artifacts for the Dawn of Apocalypse. I think those artifacts are great, but you can't really tell for sure. The thing with this game is with the descriptions, sometimes it all sounds good, but in practicality, it doesn't work like that. You know, it sounds like it's gonna do well, but in actual sense, it's not. just like the Trinity rings, the sharp sights, and the Robin King solo raid, and a couple of more. In theory, they sound great, but in practicality, they're not that useful when playing the raids and the solo raids. So, I mean, I'm not all that excited for the new artifacts until we test them out. And another huge win for this is they rework the game UI, which means they improve the movements, they improve the interaction. That, you know, when you fight with a character, the way you interact with the character, the whole combat strategy, the punch, the dash, the back away, the low attacks, they reworked it. We can't know for sure until we actually test it out and see what they're talking about. But from the description, finally they did something, because the gameplay sometimes get really annoying. Like when I fight Heartbreaker Harley Quinn in the arena season, basically most characters do this, if not all of them, but some characters have this mechanism where they are more likely to back away into a jump attack, and it's more annoying with Heartbreaker Harley Quinn in the arena, because the enemy will use the dark metal cards on her, right? At the start of each battle, you rush towards the enemy, and then she's gonna back away to a jump attack, and boom, your character's dead. And you do that again, and within seconds, your entire team is wiped out. All she just did was back away into a jump attack. And it's like, what is the deal with that, you know? So let's hope they did something about it. When you're fighting, you exchange blows, you know? You take a hit, you duck, all that. That's what we want to see. Not saying it was that much of a big deal, but it was kind of a big deal. For me, it was, and a couple of more people, I believe. So let's hope that from what they say, they improve the game UI. Let's really hope they did do that. So they changed the power bars, the health icons. They made it look slicker, cooler, and cleaner, which I really like. Like I said, we can't know for sure until we test everything out and see exactly what all these means. I'll leave the link in the description for you to read the whole thing. I just gave like a quick summary of as much as I could of the whole thing, right? And one more thing before I forget, they fixed Classic Flash's Special 3. I don't know why it was that way in the first place, but they fixed it. You know, when you hit the Special 3, the enemy starts beating on you like you didn't just do something. They fixed it, so when you hit a Special 3, it now staggers the enemy, which gives you enough time to do something. Maybe tag out or, you know, start hitting the enemy. So that's good. Alright, that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like and a sub to support the channel. Drop a like and a sub to support the channel. I will see you in the next one.